Hey, loves, you are going to be manifesting your specific person in 24 hours. And you may be asking how I know this, and it's because I am going to make sure that you absolutely do. And so, if you are watching this, you are actually officially enrolled in a 24-hour manifestation specific person challenge where you are going to try to get the most abundant, amazing, loving results within the next 24 hours. And you may be asking, okay, Kyle, but what's the point of this? What do I get? So the top 10, because we'll be keeping up, the top 10 people with the coolest, awesome, amazing manifestations are going to join me for the next 4 weeks in a weekly hour-long video call as a group manifestation to push your manifestation to the full thing. So fully manifesting the relationship, marriage, if you don't already do it within this 24 hours. So make sure if you want to join in, let me know in the comment section below if you are going to be hopping into this challenge. And then tomorrow, I'll be picking again 10 people to then join me on the manifestation journey to push you to whatever goal it is. And so obviously, I'll be talking about certain things in this video that are going to help you. And hopefully my voice clears up or is better by the time our first meeting comes. But I thought this was just so awesome, so amazing, because it really produces an aspect of conviction. So we need to know and have almost motivation to go towards your specific person, create and manifest the life that you want. So again, if you are manifesting, you want to join in right after liking this video. So you have to like the video in order to be a part of it. And then comment down below, I'm in, this or that. And then whenever you get any sort of success or movement, again, it could be signs, like you could see a bunch of relationships around you. You could be seeing a bunch of repeated numbers. Your specific person could text you, they could call you, ask you out on a date, or literally anything that you feel is in alignment with your manifestation. Write it down below and always come back. So basically use this video as a notebook and come back. Again, if you're questioning, should I put it in there or not, put it in there. Like 100%. If you, again, the more successes and amazing things, basically the more entries you have into the challenge. So write down literally every single thing. If you see 222, write it down, right? That's perfect. And we're basically going to focus on maintaining or creating as much success as possible. And I know you guys are kind of on the lookout as well for my weekly challenge, but actually, you know what? No, I'm changing it. So in this video, I'm going to pick 10 people, but I'm going to make sure 5 of them are members. So if you're a YouTube member, 5 of them are going to be a member and 5 of them are going to be non-members. So if you want to have like double the effect, just become a member and you are going to be, it's going to be a little bit easier for you because we already meet weekly as members. But so anyway, if this is the challenge you want, give a thumbs up, comment down below. But I'll give some ideas to kind of help everyone do this because truly, you already have the ability to make and create anything you want, okay? It's already within you right here and right now. So me saying this, at first you're like, oh my God, I can't do it in 24 hours. Yes, you can. Okay, like you 100% can. If it doesn't feel like it, that's okay. Just try it and you will be surprised at how much change you actually see or are going to experience in these next 24 hours. But I'll give you some ideas and like mindsets or things to help you out along the way. But I thought this challenge is going to be so fun. It's going to be so amazing, so spectacular. Okay, so the first thing I want to mention is remember that you cannot behave effectively when functioning on different levels. And what I mean by that, because it's actually something from A Course in Miracles, is that we can't manifest or create the life we want when we're functioning as someone who's single and functioning as someone who's loved. So literally, even if it's something that your internal state is fighting against, for the next 24 hours, just feel loved. Think in these next 24 hours, and again, come back to this video, but literally bookmark it, favorite it, like it, whatever. Come back to it and just comment all of your awesome successes that you are having along the journey. And remember too, here's something that can help with the negative thoughts, because again, all you have to do is be loving for 24 hours, feel it, feel the wish fulfilled, and then I'll be working with you. I'll take it over and you'll be one of the top 10 that then manifest or meet up with me weekly. So I'll take over everything else. Just again, for these next 24 hours, feel into the state, feel into the love, feel into that abundance, okay? And a trick that you can actually tell yourself in order to do this, so everyone watching, if you apply this, you can 100% manifest in 24 hours. And then most of us are going to manifest, you're going to manifest your specific person and actually not even need the weekly coaching. You're actually just going to manifest them, and then you'll just be like a guest star on my weekly coaching where you'll just tell us your cool, fun success story. So the trick to literally pushing off or getting rid of any negative thoughts for these next 24 hours is something that you just want to tell yourself. So for these next 24 hours, I want you to tell yourself whatever negative thoughts you're having, whatever thing you want to complain about, whatever you want to worry about, whatever fear that you're having, for these 24 hours, you're going to be free of that. So tell yourself, okay, I will, whatever this worry is, whatever this fear is, after this 24 hours, I'll worry about it then, but not right now. And you'll find, it sounds funny, but your body will actually then automatically be like, okay, that's fine. Because our mind and ego just want to complain or worry or stay in the same state. And if you say or give a time in the future in which you will then complain about it, your body will be okay and you'll no longer have these intrusive thoughts. But truly, a little insight, tomorrow will happen and you probably will no longer want to complain about whatever it is. So that's kind of the funny part. But just tell yourself for these next 24 hours, this is a no negative zone, only positive zone. And you are going to think and only thoughts that act as if you already have your specific person. Again, then write down every single positive success you are having every single step of the way. And so the next thing to think about is you might think like time and space are a matter, right? Like, oh my gosh, I'm manifesting in 24 hours. What am I going to do? Really, you have nothing left to lose, right? So you can try it out. What do you have to lose? Really go all in for the next 24 hours and act on whatever divine guidance that you are feeling. And right, what you have literally nothing left to lose and everything left to gain. Because then after these 24 hours, you're going to be working with me and I'll take over all the rest of your manifestation. Okay. But remember, ultimately, space is as meaningless as time. Both are merely beliefs. This idea of space, this idea of time is literally just a belief. That's it. That's the only thing it is. Nothing extra, nothing more, nothing less. It is a belief, okay? And so again, you are going to be surprised going all in for the next 24 hours. Again, you have nothing to lose and you have everything to gain, right? For the next 24 hours, make sure that just feel into the end. Feel into the assumption. That's literally all that we need to do. And something that you can do as well, if you really wanted to, as well as all these success stories. If you've ever had a success story from a past video, that can count in the next 24 hours. Like if you had any sort of success on a past video, include it down below, and that can count as an entry as well. But the most amazing and abundant successes are going to be the ones that I'm going to pick in the end. And so next, because I don't want to leave you just floating around in water, again, you can go back to all my videos if you want some help on this 24-hour manifestation. But the next thing I want to say is you might be like, well, okay, Kyle, what do I do? Right? So like what is it that I'm doing in these 24 hours? So as we know, it's feeling into the end state, but what you want to do is basically follow any thoughts, any beliefs, any ideas, any actions that you feel are going to push you and support this end state that just feel really good. And that's that divine guidance. Okay. So for the next 24 hours, you're on a lookout, right? For success and divine guidance. Is this success? Is this divine guidance to literally everything that's happening? And then every divine guidance I want you to act on. That's going to be your best way of acting on it, because I do have another kind of quote that's going to help out with this concept. And it's, your distorted perceptions produce a dense cover over divine guidance, making it hard for them to reach your awareness. So think about that. Your distorted perceptions produce this cover over divine guidance. So when you think about space, when you think about time, when you think about distance, things like that, that's what's actually just blocking our assumptions and our manifestations, right? That's the only thing that's stopping us from this divine guidance, okay? And so all we have to do then is shift outside of that, right? We want to shift outside, let go of those things, because your divine guidance, and Joseph Murphy mentions this a lot, we're not going to see the divine guidance if we're thinking of what's going wrong. And that's why, again, ask before anything, is this a success? Is this divine guidance? And then again, use this as a notebook, put all of your successes down below. And when you see, or you'll find, and I know it's almost too simple to even imagine, the more you actually focus on these successes, you're going to find that divine guidance almost comes like automatically. You'll get desires to do this, to go there. Like literally anything can be divine guidance. You getting a cup of coffee could be divine guidance, right? Or you going to read a book, right? That could be divine guidance. There could be information in the book. There could be energy in the coffee. Like everything can be divine guidance. And so never forget, it doesn't have to be things that directly relate to your specific person, because the bridge of events creates it in the best possible way of everything that's happening. And so lastly, so I got one more idea for you, because my throat's kind of hurting with all this talking. But the last thing I kind of have is something actually included in my live, so my members. And the last live was absolutely amazing with all my members. So again, if you do become a member, or you are a member and you have not watched that video, every single live is always available to watch. But I'm going to include a specific picture that I put up, and everyone was like really vibing with it. So I was like, maybe I need to include more visual representations of these ideas. So I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. And as you can see, so on the left, you see that's you. That's happy version of you. And so there's a bunch of stuff going on. And the goal is our specific person, or it's literally any manifestation that you can see. So as you can see, there's like this huge red X towards this top thing. And that's called, and I know hopefully you can read it, it says affirming to get your goal. Okay, so when we are affirming, so today, in the next 24 hours, again, you can use anything you want to create and manifest the success. Affirmations, visualizations, journaling prompts, anything. But as you can see, the more we actually affirm only to get the goal, there's no change happening within, right? So when we're affirming to get something, we have not changed internally. Okay, we are just trying to magically create something, but you're the power. The way that you're going to get and manifest your specific person in 24 hours in this challenge is not affirming to get the goal. That's like speaking and trying to almost like calling out someone's name, right? If your manifestation was a person, well, it is a person actually. It's like you're just trying to call their name and they won't come, right? Because you're like, hey, I don't know, whatever your specific person's name is, hey, so-and-so, come over here, right? And we do this, and hopefully this is making sense, because my my sick brain is trying to really describe this. But so when we affirm just to get something, when we're calling out a name, we're not actually creating any change internally. Okay, no portion of ourself is like changing. And remember, you cannot behave effectively when you function on different levels. So when we're calling out, when we're affirming my specific person loves me, and we're not having this change, it leads to frustration, right? And that doesn't bring us what we want. So our goal then is the feeling for these next 24 hours. So things that make you feel loved and in the state. And so you can see then affirming to get the goal doesn't work. Again, that's like trying to get a job without changing your resume, right? You need to become the individual that's fit for that job. We need to become the individual that our specific person is obsessed and finds irresistible. That's the law of assumption. We have to assume as if we have it. If we assume as if we're single and we say my specific person loves me, it's not going to do anything, right? There's no change internally. But as you can see, if we then affirm for ourselves, so go into your affirmations, your visualizations, your techniques with this thought of, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this to get into the state. I'm doing this for happiness. I'm doing this for love. Things like that. Then you find the goal, which is in your 3D, your external reality, comes along with that. You can see it in the picture, right? So, because your mirror, your external reality reflects you. Okay? It reflects who you are. So the more we try to affirm to get our goal and don't change internally, nothing's going to change. But then once we change ourselves, then we find the goal aligns with that perfectly, because then we have become someone who's happy and loving. So that's going to be your goal for the next 24 hours. Don't affirm just to get something, affirm to change and become something, because the mirror reflects you. At a very basic sense, you can yell at your reflection all you want. It's not going to do anything. It's reflecting you. You can say, reflection, get out of here, move, blink. I mean, I think we used to do that as a kid. Like, you'd watch your reflection and be like, did that just blink? But anyway, maybe that's just me. But now that's what we accidentally do. We're like trying to force our reality to change, but it's us. It's us. It's you that are totally taking control of this. And so when you begin to act this out, again, use this video as a notebook for all of your successes. And again, I want to say, so give a thumbs up you have to like this video and comment down below, I am in. And then when you say I am in, comment below your comment all of your successes that are following through with that, okay? And so I'm going to pick 5 members and 5 non-members to join in our weekly coaching session. And we're going to meet every single Sunday. Probably what I did before was 10 a.m. Eastern time, okay? So in 24 hours, this is when I'm going to be picking all of the successes. So really dive into it. If you have previous successes, they'll only count if they're from a video I did or something that came from videos that you watched about me or use some of my techniques, okay? Those, I'll allow those. I will allow that. But next, we want to focus on all of the successes and abundance that we are going to manifest in 24 hours. So I'm excited to see how you do. Again, I'm going to make sure that you receive this success in 24 hours. Again, don't worry. You literally have nothing to lose by diving into this. You're going to work with me. Again, just think all you have to do is do it as much conviction as you possibly can for the next 24 hours, and I'll take over the rest, okay? So that's the thought. Just do it, dive into it, live it for 24 hours, and then I'll take over everything else. But I'm so excited for this idea. So let me know again, any questions or comments. Again, comment, like it, subscribe. Oh yeah, you have to be subscribed too. That's another thing that's gonna be in the kind of giveaway. I'm like, why can't I think of the word giveaway? So that's going to be what we're focusing on. Whatever successes you receive in 24 hours. I'm so excited to see what kind of successes that you get. Hopefully this video doesn't go like viral, so there's like not too many people in this, so you can have the most chance to then manifest. But if you do have any questions, leave them down below. Again, you can also reach out to me on my website at kyleaugustcoaching.com. I think this is going to be such a fun challenge, so hopefully you're up for it. If you're not up for it, that's okay. But again, you have literally nothing left to lose. So comment down below and get started, because you've watched this video, and now I know for a fact, if you're watching this at the end, you're going to be a winner because you watched the whole thing. So I know your mind and your conviction is totally in it, and you're going to create the reality you want. Thanks again so much for stopping by today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so excited. So now you're in the state, you're ready to go out and manifest your specific person. Use this video as a notebook. Again, any single success, you see numbers, you see signs, you see relationships, comment it down below. Your specific person texts you, calls you, all of that is success. Don't think of it as breadcrumbs. It is perfect for getting you to where you want to go. Celebrate it. Comment it down below. The more you comment, the better. I'm so excited to see what you manifest, and I'll see you in my next video tomorrow.